Yes, surrender to God. You can symbolize God as a masculine. That might be helpful in this particular exercise or from this angle.
Sì.
So if you picture God as the masculine, the omnipresent, all-encompassing, ever safe, ever loving, ever fierce, ever protective, ever guiding, ever supportive, ever providing, all-encompassing masculine force of all that is, and you surrender to that image, to that sense, to that feeling, that can definitely assist you, and it would align your energies. It would put you in a more healthy feminine state that's more balanced. It would take away the unnatural false masculine qualities that perhaps you have trained into your system as a compensatory reaction to the way society is and what you've been taught and all that stuff. So at least in the privacy of your own internal reality, you can fully surrender safely to your sense, your symbol of God, as this omnipresent, ever reliable, trustworthy masculine force that's got everything covered for you. And if you practice that, the energies are the same. They will open up. This will allow you on a relative level to attract more balanced male forces into your life, where you can then begin to practice that, exercise that, and enjoy that on a physical level. And of course, a relational, emotional, spiritual level.
Yeah, exactly. I want to really be a feminine, pure. That's what.
Yes,
Okay,
a lot of females desire that, but don't know exactly how to do that in this society. And I don't blame them for that, but it is important that they find a way to do that for the sake of all of us. And it's important for the males to become more truly and holistically masculine, which both will support each other in making it easier. The feminine, being purely feminine, will make it easier for the masculine to be truly masculine. And the masculine being truly masculine will make it easier and safer for the feminine to be truly feminine. So I do believe in those polarities up to a certain density, up to a certain level of consciousness that applies. Beyond that, there's only genderless unity and pure life force and so forth. But on many levels of our day-to-day experience, many levels of consciousness, there is a polarity between masculine and feminine force. At least that's what we've called it, the pluses and the minuses. And the dance between them does produce the greatest electricity, the greatest ability to do work, the greatest ability to ascend and to transform and to transmute and to alchemize. So I do believe in the classic image of masculine and feminine, but it needs to be balanced. It needs to be made clear and enlightened and spiritual so that it can actually be a true balance and not this distorted thing that we see often around us today. But if you can find the courage to practice this with God in the privacy of your own metaphysical inner reality, it doesn't have to include any physical man per se. Also, don't reject it. Don't turn God into an image and say all men are bad or are insufficient and only God matters. Try to, from that God state, include everything in your devotion, everything in your surrender. However, the first and foremost is that you have, the easiest way to do this probably is for you to have an image, a sense, a symbol of God as this all-pervasive, all-supportive, masculine, 100% pure, trustworthy, reliable force, and to surrender to that. That will get you into the energy of what surrender is, what it truly feels like, devotion to God and so forth. And that will restore you to your true feminine essence. And it will reveal to you the masculine traits that you've adopted that may not be. It's not bad to have some masculine balance in you as a woman, not at all. But you will see where you have sort of toxic or copied masculine traits because of societal conditioning, where they are distorted. And these will fall away when you find a trustworthy masculine. And I suggest you start with God, not at the expense or rejection of masculine men, or men in general, but as an initial starting point to deepen your surrender, to trust your femininity, and to activate that energy, which is healing for this planet and healing for you. And then the law of attraction will bring you practice partner or partners to exercise this with, to apply this to the human level as well, and to hopefully balance out yourself and the earth in this particular way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So like the problem that I have yesterday, that just because it's a man and I didn't surrender, it was making me feeling like guilty, like I should surrender, but you have to
Well,
choose.
definitely not. Let me just be clear on this.
Who? Uh-huh.
Yes. Unfortunately, yes. I would not feel good about saying just surrender to every male that, that you
like
encounter.
he's a man and he's gonna kill me now. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Still use your discernment, but that's why I say start practicing this in the privacy, in the safety of your own relationship to God. Okay, because energy and the universe and your brain, they don't recognize the difference. What matters is that you learn to activate that energy, and when you do that, you will begin to attract males that are a closer and closer representation of the pure feminine that you're radiating out. They will find that a complementary force. That law of attraction will bring these males to you that are ready to kind of play with that. Doesn't mean they're 100% perfect. Doesn't mean they're 100% an embodiment of what I'd like to call the Omega Man. Maybe more on that later. Bit of a new concept, but they will be closer to that representation, and they will allow you to learn and to practice and to have fun and to enjoy and to, learn more and ascend more.